Jolan True Nook... No, fuck. Come on, Jolan True, peace and long life, and hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Trek Online, and I'm not going to call it the winter event, because despite my very warm hat, and startlingly warm hat, I live in the southern hemisphere. It's currently 30 degrees Celsius. It's really hot. Fortunately, it's currently overcast and quite windy. I'm still quite hot, but the Christmas event, let's say, the holiday stuff, Q is here, and we're in this nice winter wonderland that I can live vicariously through. Because it's really hot. I have to be wearing this in the video, come on. No, shit. Mission success. Right. First on the agenda is how the hell you get here. You simply go to the events tab, you go here, and you can just transwarp here. And then Q just snaps you into that little dome there. And that's nice. Once in here, well, but then why do you want to be here? Well, that's very simple. You get, hold on, how do I preview the reward? Usually I can like preview the ship. Well, you get a ship. You get the one from Star Trek Picard. I don't really care for this one, but you know, you get a reward if you want this one. It's a T6 ship, so if you don't have that, then you can. The Ilios, the ship that, God, it's hot, that the Crushers were flying as Doctors Without Borders privately. That got thrown at the Titan. And once you finish the entire progress of the event, with daily progress up till 20, you can get, I'm pretty sure, hold on, yes. Each subsequent day that you play to gain daily progress after you've filled this meter, you get an increasing amount of dilithium each day. And that's nice, because dilithium is nice. It's my main source of dilithium, these events. And this one's especially fun. But what events, you might ask? Well, those events. Let's start with the ones that aren't, like, on the loop that you can do pretty much any time, outside of the gap period between them. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Right, I can't show you this today, because you can only do it every 16 hours. It's a race. You can check out the previous video if you really want to. It's not that difficult. It's just this thing. But now what do I do? I don't have that to occupy my time. I'm just going to sit here. Just have a section that's going to be cut out of 1 minute.
Q is a genius.
Shut up. Okay, so allow me to occupy my time by saying that in this event, you might notice I've got a rather non-Star Trek looking gun right here. And in fact, it's not actually a gun at all. It's like a sort of pellet thing. And that is because normal weapons do not function in Q's Winter Wonderland. You need to buy special weapons with the various rewards you get from the events that come in various rarities. You can also buy them from the exchange for like a lot of money.
Q is a genius. And so handsome.
Thanks. The Andorian sleigh bells, Bolian candles, Bajoran gratitude beads, Falcon meditation incense, Targ for earmuffs, and Terran holiday ornaments, which I've used up my supply of. To buy, you also get the miscellaneous one, which is the ornament fragments, which you can trade for a random set of the others. But you use that to buy not only cosmetic equipment, like this wonderful Federation scarf I'm wearing,
find honor or a good death. Comply.
But you can use it to buy their weapons and equipment that is usable here. Specifically for this Klingon Ice Fishing event, you need a Klingon Gauntlet.
Cuddly and friendly Epohs!
You need the Klingon Fishing Gauntlet that you use to punch through the ice. You can get a free one from next to the Klingon by the lake, but I think these ones are better.
Q is a genius. And so handsome.
The new one for this year's event is the Candy Glass Ushantor, which I believe are the sort of ice pick things that the Andorians use for ceremonial fighting things. It's a melee weapon, not really my thing. Previous years was the Red Riker, which is the one I have, which is like a sniper rifle. But you can also buy, like, turrets and grenades and things, and I've only got this one, and you can buy, like, the equivalent of call-in reinforcements? Or security detail? The one that the tactical ones have. Anyway, you can get gingerbread people that help you fight things. But
Peace is good for business.
you use those with the events, the first of which, well, the first of which for this video, are the Klingon Ice Fishing. You simply need to... Okay, firstly, you can also buy this thing, Frosted Boots. Those help you get around fast on land and also get around easier on the ice. But you simply equip that gauntlet, and then you use weapon key, and then you punch your hand through the ice and grab fish. You get varying sizes of fish that count different amounts to the general pool that you're building up to. Presumably, the higher quality gauntlets give you a higher chance of getting bigger fish. I don't know. Ah, yes, here's a big one. Not the biggest you can get. This is one you have to fight.
The Kostari has been baited! Prepare for battle!
Brace yourselves. That's it. That's the objective. And I think you get different numbers of those reward items based on how many times you can bait it. But then this thing emerged out of the thing. Presumably it eats all the fish and then it stays here so that we can kill it. And there it goes, and we start the whole process again. Up to 5 times if you're lucky. Isn't that nice? Hey, there's a Terran holiday ornament. They look like that. They're green. They might be the rarest thing you get of the rewards. And that's judging by the price on the exchange. Those are like one of the most expensive. Whereas I got like 500 Endorian sleigh bells for like 1 million credits. Which isn't very much. Another tip regarding energy credits. After this event, close to next year's event, like in November, and like at the start of the event, people are going to be buying these ornament fragments. So if you can like build up a stockpile, you can sell that for quite a lot. Like when the next one comes. So it's a long ways, but it's a thing you can do. But once the event started, I imagine that the supply goes up, so the demand... What? No, the supply goes up, so the price goes down. Oh my god. Nice thing is, if you die in Q's Winter Wonderland, you don't actually die. You just get frozen in place for a while. It's effectively just a hold effect. The next event is the Kramp'Ihri. Kramp'Ihri. I don't speak Klingon. Nor do I speak whatever language Krampus comes from. I think it's some European thing. Possibly Germany. Kramp'Ihri. That's not how Germans speak, is it?
Kramp'Ihri has returned!
I do.
Naughty children! Today is a good day to cry!
That is a very good one, by the way. Whoever wrote that.
Great Kramp'Ihri will grace us with his presence soon.
I do rather appreciate the nice Star Trek-ized everything, like the Kramp'Ihri and this snowman with a bat'leth. It's very nice. Teleport
The
to...
Kramp'Ihri has been spotted.
Ah! It's going to appear in the racetracks area. I shall deploy my
You have been naughty this
shaved
year.
ice turret. Tortured elves. My god. So he tosses out... So he's basically just a guy who runs around
Been naughty this year.
being vaguely sexual and attacks people, and you have to try and defeat him and make him run to a different location and then defeat him again as many times as you possibly can to get as many rewards as possible.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
He also tosses out a bunch of presents,
Naughty, naughty.
which you can open and are sometimes more tortured elves, made to look like Thekiri, or they give you nothing. Or they give you more event reward stuff, like the Terran ornaments. And they can give you some allies, like the gingerbread people who help you fight. Can you not? I will note that the allies that spawn automatically, like my Tholian drone, those do work in the Winter Wonderland. So you'll occasionally have to... Yeah. just beam weapons and energy weapons from outside working here in a roundabout way.
You have been naughty this year.
God, no traction. Why do I have no traction? 3 minutes? We might be able to do this again. Excuse me, Q. I wish they got John Delancey to voice this Q. This Q is like another actor doing their own thing, which is good, but John Delancey would be nice.
You have been naughty.
Hey, look, a person! I think you get bonus rewards based on the amount of people you can free, possibly. So yes, it seems you do get extra rewards if you achieve bonus objectives. 18 minutes! How long does the Snowball Fight go on for? Mein Gott! I wonder how much ornament fragments are going for these days. Like, if you will, you can appreciate this tiny little queue providing services.
Q's friendly customer service can help you with all of your mail and storage needs.
Ornament. Sold by ascending price per unit. Oh yeah, no.
It's good for business.
At the start of this event, 20 ornament fragments were going for like 5 million. And now 50 is going for 1 million. 250 is going for 5 million. Okay, yeah. No, I'm right. I mean, no, obviously I'm right. That's how economics works. As supply goes up and demand stays the same, the price goes down. Wonder what happens? I don't remember. View Snowman. Snowman.
Remember, never bring a phaser to a snowball fight.
That's funny, because it's relevant, because phasers don't work here. Oh, yes. Speaking of which, before you can afford weapons, you simply have to go to a pile of snowballs, dig them out, and then they go into your device slots, and then when there's an enemy, you throw it at the enemy. And now I'm burdened to have that in one of my device slots, although I don't really need shield batteries right now, to be honest, because shields aren't even a thing that happens in this Wonderland.
Do your
Have you been
worst.
stuffed? What is it now?
Fantastic, I'm a Targ. Targs can't use weapons. Does this wear off, or can I go back to Q and fix this? Hold on. I must say, like, the ambient music going on here is very nice.
Enjoying yourself?
Winds blow
There's a chat.
and water freeze.
Ready to return home?
Will
I'll
bring you to
now.
your knees.
Right, the Snowball Fight for 14 minutes. Right, what happens here? Remember those snowmen? Those deceptively still-looking snowmen? They've come to life! And you will fight them, and you will get rewards, and you will defend the Winter Wonderland from these snowmen come alive. Sorry, snow people. Okay, there's an enemy. Take this! God, did that even do damage? It did. Yeah, it does a pretty good amount of damage. Like the standard snowmen, take three snowballs to die. Oh look, that person's also using snowballs. Maybe it's a new player. Wouldn't that be exciting? Oh, come on, I used up my special attack, my secondary. Is that a doctor? There's a person in white. Is that snow camo, or is it a doctor? It's a doctor. It's a doctor from the 23rd century. As you can see from the minimap, they're kind of everywhere. And they respawn. It's not just the ones that are standing around. Ah! Flanked again! That one's smiling. I don't like that. You can basically...
I rule all the lands of ice and snow.
I forgot about that. Once you've defeated a bunch of them, the big one comes, and I think he appears same place as the Koskari. Begone, foul overlord. Be free. Allow these lands to be free of your tyrannical rule. Probably could have come up with some snow or Christmas-related puns just then. Your icy grip shall no longer grasp this land. Icy grip? Is that a saying that people have? Your bouncy bottom shall no longer thump upon this ice. Oh yes, the weapon I'm using, the Red Riker, that also disables enemies. It's effectively the stun setting on the phaser pistols. Ah! Will you look at that? One of each. 10 minutes remaining. Are more gonna respawn? No. Fantastic. Let's find the truth. Is that bottom really as bouncy as they claim? I mean, I don't care to look at it, because firstly, I'm not really well versed enough in Star Trek Online's things to know. And secondly, I don't want the ship. Tier 6, faction any, hull modifier 0.85, don't know what that means. Shield modifier 4, weapons 4, after weapons 2. That's not bad. Sounds like a standard, you know, science vessel or something. Device slots 2. Bridge office stations. Commander Science or Intelligence, Lieutenant Commander Universal, / Miracle Worker, Lieutenant Commander Universal, Lieutenant Engineering, Ensign Tactical. This is definitely not a ship that suits my playstyle. Hold on, how about the console? Custom power matrix. This console handles a serious custom wiring, a series of custom wiring and system overhauls meant to improve the overall management of power across the entire starship. It comes with 3 pre-programmed specialized routines meant to divert power from one of 3 subsystems into other parts of the energy matrix. Activating any of these routines will increase the performance of bridge officers. Diverting power from shields will boost your weapon's firing cycle. Diverting power from auxiliary will increase your weapon's critical chance. And diverting power from the engine will increase your weapon's critical severity. All 3 routines can be online at the same time. Well, hello, my very large breen friend. Pie eating. Q has provided a bounty of sweets for you to enjoy. Now he wants to see how many pies you can eat. The more you finish, the better the rewards. Fantastic. Right, so basically, we're gonna eat pies. Blackberry pie. Love it. God, that's slow. Just absolutely revolting sounds going on here. Makes me want to die, to be honest. I hate it. Cherry pie. Just... Oh, God. Oh, what is that last thing? Right, how much do I get for enduring that? Seven pies? Oh, that was so not worth it. Apparently you can do it every 14 minutes. I got here before it started and everything. Right, so the way this works...
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
That is Blue Lozenge. They've got shapes. They're pretty self-explanatory. They've got colors. Those are self-explanatory if you have the capability of seeing color. And there are these...
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
There are these turrets that do turret things that will get damaged by these snow people and that you will have to repair. But the objective is to get as few of them escaping
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
Is to have as few snowmen get down these paths and escape down into that little hole down there. Now, for now, it's just regular snowmen, but gradually you'll start getting different variations. I'm frozen. They're all Borg snowmen, by the way. There's nice puns that are going to come in a second. Presumably, the largest snowmen count as more snowmen having escaped, I would assume. Or perhaps they're just there for... Isn't that great? So what I usually do is just sit by one of these turrets and man it. At some point, presumably after a period of time or once we've killed enough snowmen, or perhaps once enough have escaped, their leader will arrive.
Snowmen are coming down all 4 lanes!
And indeed, these snowmen operate under a monarchy, as will become self-evident. It does feel overwhelming, but only 4 have escaped. So, like, it's not actually overwhelming. Whoa, those are fast.
Your temperature will align with our own.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fahrenheit is irrelevant. Celsius is irrelevant.
Okay, that's not as good, but that's kind of funny.
Snowmen are coming down all 4 lanes!
I mean, the first half of that statement's correct.
Resistance is futile.
That's a good one. Okay, it's not a great
Snowmen are
one.
coming down all 4 lanes!
There we are, the Snow Borg Queen. The Borg Snow Queen. Looks like this. Just a big old snow person.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes!
And you must attempt to kill her.
Snowmen are coming
this.
down Crimson Cube and Blue Lozenge lanes!
Sorry, no, it's simulate. How can I snow simulate this? That's not very good. Right, there's also this thing, which is a task force operation, I think. And I know nothing about it.
Welcome to the gingerbread colony! You've arrived just in time! The sugar-hating snowmen are on their way! Several members of our town council are still trapped in the village! If you could rescue them and beam them back to my house, we can start giving those cold-hearted snowmen their just desserts! Snowballs and snow guns are the only weapons that will work in Gingerbread Colony. So if you don't have a snow gun handy, take a moment to stock up on snowballs. The baker known as Q likes to drop presents and candy throughout our village. As a reward for assisting us, you are welcome to keep any presents or candy you find.
Feel like the emphasis was put on the words that I would not have put emphasis on in that last sentence. But that's nitpicky. And I despise that. I don't. Okay. Repel snowmen. Optional objective, find the present. Oh. Okay. I'll do it. Find the present. Where would the present be? Why is there candy? What do I do with the candy? Oh, this is a whole thing? Go all the way down here. Keep eyes out for the present. It is to trench run on foot. Freezing! How do I stop that? Providing medical assistance. Facing the wrong bloody direction. Oi!
Woohoo! You saved a freezing gingerbread man!
Gingerbread person, thank you very much.
You dare enter my home? I'll destroy you all!
Wow, oh god, this one's uglier.
All the lands of ice and snow.
God, this one's like, look at, oh my god. It's like... It's like the Snow Overlord, but like 50 years older. Been through many a melting, this one.
Feel the chill of winter's night.
I wish I got voice acting jobs like this. All of mine are voiceovers for videos.
The Yeti is defeated!
The Yeti? What Yeti?
Feel the chill of winter's night.
Where's the present? Is this it? Collect candy. You picked up a resist boost. Is that what that does?
I'll be back when the snow falls.
Hooray!
Mysterious?
You defeated the Snow Overlord!
Oh? Mysterious box of cookies and treats? Oh. Macrovirus in one of the baskets!
Naughty!
Neelix!
Happy holidays!
Q has charged me to discover new foods, combine spices and strange
Let's make
new
a tasty
ways,
treat together.
and to boldly bake what no one has baked before. If you bring me a recipe from the Winter Invasion, I'll send you to collect the ingredients. Bring them back to me, and I'll reward you handsomely. Save the gingerbread men from those dreadful snowmen, and you may find a recipe or two in Gingerbread Colony.
I
Happy
may.
holidays!
I may. I don't think I did. Maybe it comes from those that mysterious box. As I said, they are synapses captured from real human and being... Why would NASA be doing that? Okay, that's so stupid. artificial intelligence stuff are not synapses captured from real humans. And why would NASA be doing it? They're a space organization. Your cousin likes spreading conspiracy theories, or they were just pulling your leg. Sounds about right. I'm assuming that's a child or a genuinely unintelligent person who thinks that they're copying synapses to be AIs. Cats are festive.
Help! The snowmen aren't taking too kindly to our building a village in their territory, and they're planning an attack.
Are they indeed? Recently, I've gotten, like, these consistent views. Like, one single person...
We need to activate our village defender. We need to build a snow conian, collect ice and syrup, and deliver it to the town center.
Now, you don't really collect syrup. You create syrup by melting ice with a phaser. The phaser doesn't work on enemies. It only works on objects, apparently. But you melt that, and you can get shaved ice from like this by waving at a house. And you can get syrup from melting these things. You can also get shaved ice from killing these snowmen. Okay, it takes a while for them to actually become attackable NPCs once they visually spawn in. Can you guys spawn ice? Like, come on. I need to show the viewers. Okay, so once you've got these objects, your objective is to activate the village's defense system, which is the hilariously named Snow Conian. I mean, it's not that hilarious, but I like it. It's basically a big thing that's going to fight their big thing, and some of the snowmen probably. You make it by putting the syrup in, you pour it into this little basin here. And you put the shaved ice in that little shaved ice repository that you saw a second ago. Now the thing is, the shaved ice can come from snowmen, which you can pick those up in combat, obviously, like any other items. But the syrup, that's a lot harder. You have to not be in combat, because it interrupts you from picking up the syrup in that process if you end up in combat and get hit. So that is something to keep in mind. It's a bit inconvenient, although there's so many people here that things are a breeze. Although there's not enough ice. Why are none of the snow people turning into ice? Give me ice. Hi, house. How are you? If you're extra polite, they give you extra ice. Oh, we have 30 seconds. The amount of ice and syrup you manage to accumulate determines how much starting health the Snowconian will have. But obviously, you can heal it once it's alive. But if it gets, like, to 0 health, then you have to, like, repair it, and then it's incapacitated for a while, which gives the enemy a time, quite a while, to achieve their objective. Which cannot be allowed to happen. Okay, we need syrup. Oh, there we go.
The Snow Overlord is attacking.
It started at, like, 70% health, so that's not too bad. Right, plonk this down. Do I even have syrup? You heal it by continuing to deliver resources. Now, the enemy's objective is to freeze all of the houses. So, and where's the first house? Froze one of the houses. Mr. Snow Overlord, which one did you freeze? I have to show the audience. Right. Ah, there we go. There we go. Freezing the house. Once all of the houses are frozen, you've lost. You have to kill this big guy before that happens. There's the Snowconian. And you yourself don't do a great deal of damage to the Snow Overlord, so it, like, does something. But, primarily, you should focus on keeping the Snowconian alive.
Buttons. We've lost another building.
2 down. I think there's, like, 12 in total. Okay, gotta focus on syrup. Dude, you... Right, syrup. Candy, melting. Oh, can you not? You pompous little snowman. And there he goes.
You did it! You helped to defeat the Snow Overlord. Thank you for your help. The villagers would like you to have this reward for saving our home.
What are you still doing here? Get out of here. Be gone. Be gone. What? Why is he still here? What? I don't... What? This doesn't usually happen, I don't think. Well, now we're dancing. Isn't that nice? And the race next. What other events are there? Klingon Ice Fishing, Snowball Fight. Oh my god, the race might be the last one. Thank god. I mean, no, of course not, thank god. I'm enjoying this so much. Well, no, I am. It's just a bit tedious. Because I have to wait so long to do things. Do I want to go through the effort of obtaining a recipe to see what Neelix is doing? Yes, I think I do. Now, with the race, it's basically determined by who has the best equipment, and only a tiny bit by strategy. Basically, you have to stay in the lanes, not go out or you'll be disqualified. But outside of that, you can use things like this, the Sylvia's feline charm, to turn into a cat and get a lot of traction and a lot of speed. But there is a tip I will give you once we're there and once it's started. Prepare my cheat. I mean, it's not like I paid for this. This is an event thing. So it's not like this is pay to win. It's just play to win. And luck to win, based on when this event happened. Oh, someone else is a cat. I have competition. You jump, and then boom, no slipping. Boom! Instant stop if you jump and stop. Instant. That's how you round corners. You go whoop. No! No! I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. I'm fine. Whoop. You can also roll, but double tapping keys is a lot harder than just single tapping space. And you get Epoh Tags. Oh, I won by quite the wide margin. Looks like that cat got disqualified, that other cat. There's the Ferengi. Anyway, what do you do with the Epoh Tags? Whoa. So, you take them. You go into the dome. You go to this Romulan over here. You say, I have Epoh Tags. And then you can get a duty officer mission to research Epoh Tags. Or you can raise particular Epohs. Like, hold on. Duty officers. In progress. So, you start at the tags, you do that mission, and then you end up with some type of Epoh. I got a sugar plum Epoh. Pop, you raise it up, and then at some point, you... I forgot what you get. You, like, trade them in for something. Who do you trade them to? Hold on. Talk to Winter Epoh Researcher? I have no idea. I don't remember. But whatever it is, it's something that I don't generally do because it's kind of a waste. I think it is reputation marks, because usually the events do, like the TFOs, they give you a choice of reputation marks. But because this event takes up the whole of, like, some amount of time, maybe the whole of December, and you don't really get marks from this, it would make sense if there's a way to get it through the Epohs. Sod it. I'm going to try and get a recipe. Right, I'm going to try and get a bloody recipe. Oh? Does this mean it's, like, full? Did I get lucky the first time? Hey! Good! I have an excuse not to try and get a recipe. You'll have to live in ignorance.
A wise man can hear profit in the wind.
With that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and have a good set of December holidays. Whether it's celebrating Christmas or just enjoying the general holidayness of everything. Peace and long life. Jolan True. I don't know what. Kapla.